You might recognise this face as that of the legendary Land Rover Defender, 72 years old, a British off-road icon. Well, this is the face of the reimagined Defender for 2020. It's arrived in Australia promising to be more luxurious, safer, yet just as capable away from the beaten track. Question is, does it live up to the legacy? This is a brave new direction for the Defender. A new aluminium monocoque chassis, fully independent suspension, and new safety and technologies sandwiched into a modern but still familiar design. Available initially in 4-door long wheelbase 110 form only, the Defender is available with a choice of 3 engines and 6 trims, with 9 derivatives in total. Such is the local demand for the new model, allocation for the 2 diesel entry variants have been completely exhausted until early 2021. Well, this is command central for the new Defender, and I've got to say it's a huge departure from the predecessor. A big 10-inch screen now conveys all your important infotainment functions, as well as the latest generation of Land Rover's Terrain Response 2 software, bringing 6 different off-road settings in total. There's a great mix of storage. There's also timber inlays, leather seats, leather on the panels as well. But happily, there are some throwback touches to the previous Defender. These big bolts are fixing the door panels, the side-mounted tailgate at the rear, and for this car, a hose-out rubber floor. Let's go get it dirty. If you wanted proof of the Defender's off-road focus, simply peruse its features catalogue. Air suspension, 38-degree approach and 40-degree departure angles, weight sensing, and much, much more. The new Defender purportedly features Land Rover's most advanced 4x4 system yet. So in addition to all those features I've mentioned, you also get locking centre and rear differentials, low range, hill descent control, and a lot more. There's also a water weighting depth in the new model of 900mm, which compares to 500mm in the predecessor. That same center screen in this particular car that I'm in also displays an optional see-through bonnet function, so you can virtually see exactly where your wheels would be on the road and pick out the best line on something like a gnarly hill climb where you might not normally see the surface underneath you. When you combine all of those things, this truly is the affluent man or woman's way to off-road. There's no getting out and locking the hubs or anything else. The steering's light, the throttle tip-in and modulation is really smooth, predictable, and progressive. And I've got to say, for the surfaces that we're covering, there's barely any head toss inside the cabin. It's smooth, and I think that's an extension of the platform that this car rides on. I've got to say, it works. This is incredible. Powering P400 variants is a 3-litre turbocharged straight-six petrol engine, which includes a 48-volt mild hybrid system and sequential turbochargers. Officially, you get 294 kilowatts and 550 newton meters, along with a claimed fuel consumption figure of 9.9 litres per 100 Ks. Well, this is where the biggest steps have been made with the new Defender on the road. That same air suspension and multi-link rear really endow this car with a polished set of on-road dynamics. I've got to say, I'm quite shocked at just how competent it is on the road for a 2380 kilogram SUV. The steering's light at low speeds, but weights up nicely through the corners. It's accurate. This car doesn't wander on the road at all like Defenders of old. And it's quiet inside the cabin. It suppresses a lot of the road noise and wind noise. So when you are making your way to a snotty track, you're going to be doing so in comfort. The petrol inline 6 does a really good job across the board. You've got the 48-volt subsystem and supercharger taking care of things at the lower end of the rev spectrum, and that then segues into sequential turbochargers, meaning that
you do have power virtually everywhere, right through to the 7,000 RPM cutout.
Inside the cabin, the new Defender brings the option of 5, 6 or 7 seat layouts, each offering excellent passenger space and amenities. The cabin fit-out feels first-rate, underlined by quality materials with an inherent durability. And as a bonus, the Defender is now backed by a 5-year warranty in Australia. You'd have to argue this is the most rounded Defender we've seen yet.
Well, traditionalists might not be sold yet on its technology and features, and diesel fans will lament the fact that it's only available with petrol power until at least early 2021. But it's clear that the new Defender is tangibly better than the vehicle it replaces in every single area. This is the brave new guard for the Defender. Yes, it's different. Yes, it's new. Yes, it's a slightly different path. But the fact is that it future-proofs this nameplate for decades to come, and that's something we can all be happy about.